Hey, what's going on? So I'm going to be going through PocketCaddie here, and the goal of this video is to review the uh, like your previous rounds, right? So when you go golf, you keep track of your score on PocketCaddie. You want to be able to look at your how you played in the past and what you scored and what you got on each hole and all that, and we'll display some other stuff such as all the shots that you took you tracked during that round. I don't know how many shots I got. Probably 20 plus. I mean, definitely 20 plus. I would say maybe 30 plus shots I was able to track and across. I played Wednesday. I played Wednesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah. Normally you shouldn't have to start a round, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know if the navigation is picking that up. I haven't tried that. If I go here. Okay, there we go. That's all I want to see. Much better look at that than a blue background. But this is the Byrnes Golf Course. What I want to do here is add another option here that says rounds, previous rounds probably, or history, probably history, and that'll show us a list of the rounds that we completed. So if I go to this function here, oh, I should just, okay, let me do this. I think if I complete this was 4, I'll do 4. Now if I reload, no, it does not. That's okay, but we have rounds here. Um, there is 2 completed rounds, or one. There's 1 completed round, 1 round that is not finished. Um, what I need to do here is first, so this is the data type for round that we're keeping track of. We definitely need a bunch more information. Completed number, completed date string. So this is going to be date.now when we press like finish round. So if I go, yeah, if I go to the end, this becomes like finish round. Um, so that's all that. And then this is just going to be month slash day slash 1 2 3 4. So yeah, is finished is good. What we need to track the okay. So all right, let's just before we get into that, we'll I already know why we need something, but I'll wait to get to that point before introducing some new properties here to make it easier to quicker to introduce the concepts. So what we know though is that we have 2 rounds. I just removed the logs. We have 2 rounds. One that is finished, one's not finished. One that is finished has a bunch of scores, and like I said, 30 plus shots that I have tracked here. The idea is I would line up, hit my driver, get into here, and say okay, hit the driver. 250 yards, on a light day. But I sliced it pretty bad, and also, I guess if it went high, it wouldn't go 250 yards, but I sliced it pretty bad. I would go ahead and keep track of that shot. I can do the same for various different clubs. Yeah, so I was going to get into something I noticed the other day as I was actually using it, but we can, like I said, refrain from that. But I did it for a bunch on driver, a bunch on hybrid, a ton on 6, 7, 8, 9. I did a bunch on my 52. I think pitching wedge I did 1. I don't have any of these other guys. I don't think I did anything for the sand. So I did miss the caddy feature, which we'll dig into later on. But yeah. Okay, so menu is what I got to do. So let me go here. I'm gonna go and look for clubs. Clubs table, menu modal. I'm gonna bring this over. History. View previous rounds and the shots you tracked. We could just leave it like that for now. Okay. All right. So what needs to happen? Let's take a look at our well, this can close the others. We got prompt. It's just home screen. Kind of. Home new. This is home new. We have prompt, menu modal. This was the original idea. Yeah, the original idea was as you were hitting, you're going. So right now, when you hit a shot, you have to track shot doing this. Originally, it was, hey, just hit the. Let's see. I guess there isn't like an input anywhere, but open up the keyboard, hit the microphone, and just like talk about your shot. It became really hard to parse that information. And give adequate suggestions for. So that was the original idea. But now we're just doing a much more consistent approach to what the bad guys are doing. And yeah. Okay, so menu mode, we don't need that. What we want here is rounds, and we'll do. Okay, so we're about to pump out this component. If we go to store slices, you'll see we have the rounds slice, which is just like any other dump that any other dump that we have. It just has an object, key value pairs. In this case, round, add round, remove round, and reset rounds. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So first we need. I will take all of these. Okay. So this one we can do const rounds list equals export default. Okay. Styles. I'm gonna see how long I can go without actually looking at okay, we're not gonna do this. So I was gonna say, instead of trying to save and get the hot refresh and look at the UI, I'm just gonna try and code out as much as I can, as close as I can to being done. Yeah, then see what it looks like. Okay, so we have a big view up top. We have a text here for rounds list. We need to get the information from Redux. Oop. App selector, state.rounds. Const sorted rounds by most recent at top. Sort. Yes, you're fine. Created that. Create a date is what we do. We use date instead of oh, okay, yeah. There we go. But it was gonna say, instead of like created at or updated at, we usually use date as our, would that be suffix? Yeah. Okay, so this should be created date. So we'll work on changing that at a later point. But we have sorted rounds by most recent at the top. Styles dot container, and we're going to do something else in a second. So I'm going to do import safe area view from safe area view context. This is going to switch both of these edges. It's just going to be at the top. Okay. I don't know that we actually want this list here. We'll figure it out. But what we're going to do is a flat list where the data is going to be sorted rounds by most recent at the top. The key extractor is going to be item dot what is object dot values. Oh, key extractor item dot ID. Yeah. if we had to worry about like, we're looking at a list of, it's gonna be a list of rounds, right? It's just stuff like the course that it was at, the score, um, stuff like maybe the number of birdies or something like that. In like a card format. Um, Sometimes we have like real time listeners or like anything that refreshes in the background or updates Redux. In let's say we updated these rounds via like a listener somewhere for some reason. Because we're using the ID as the key, the UI wouldn't be updated, although the values from Redux are updated. Right? It had a listener. That listener determined that there was an update, so it updated, the dump slice, and then that pours into here. Actually, sorry. Update and fix all. Pretty cool. So yeah, we would want to, in that case, I don't know, do something else, which is like, let's say that the the is finished value changes or something like that, because someone else ended the round. You're playing with friends, and someone else ended the round for you. Maybe that's what we want a real time up. Probably do want a real time update for the round, for the at least the current round, the lot like the active round. Um, so that typically you're playing with more than one person, and you're like, hey, add me to the group, and we can keep track of each other's score while I'm using the app on my phone and they're using the app on their phone. So when they update, I should see those updates, and we would do that through a Firebase listener. So I guess this actually does would be a good a we would actually do a listener on the shots, like the scores tracked and the shots taken and stuff like that, which would prompt us to update the round, at least the UI and stuff. So yeah, in this case, like I said, if we just have ID and someone else that I'm playing with updates the score or the round or something like that, my UI would not update because the ID is the same. So like I said, we would have to do something, you know, in a maybe not the best scenario, but I mean, you could even do something like this. And then let's say we had like a score or something, which we will add. We can do that. So now if any of these three values change, then it excuse me, uh it'll re-render, which is good. So we'll deal with that later. Excuse me. So let me open this. Love these things. Great. Okay. So what else do we need? We need render item. Where we do item, and this is going to be our round. Yeah, our round here. And what we're going to do is do a round card, export const round card. And this is we're exporting this as a constant, whereas here we're doing it as like a default, just to really just convention is all. I think the route expo router requires that. And like, I don't know if we could do a default from here. I know on web, at least our setup, it doesn't allow any non-default exports in the pages folder. So, okay, so what do we do? Here's props. Before we do that, we're gonna do import React. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, let's do that. Okay. That'll give us that. Const styles equals style sheet dot create. Boom, boom, boom. Container. Width is going to be device width times 0.9. Device width times 0.9. Makes sense. Height, we're giving it like a default height of, let's say 200. 200 might be a little big, but we'll see. Background color white, border radius of 10, padding of 10. Yes, you're fine. Margin of 10. No, thank you. We'll do a border width of 0.5 and a border color of light gray. Yes, you're fine. Or let's see. We have primary. I just forget the other one. Alt. I guess maybe we'll do one of these grays. Oh. So that'll be for this. Container. What we'll need to do. Oh, wow. Let's do text. Round dot. Course is going to be an ID. So yeah, we need to figure that out. What that means is that we'll need const courses, and I don't even know if we do this at the moment, honestly. Okay, we do have courses, course configuration. I feel like we're using some fake data here. Yeah, we're never adding courses. Course configuration. So does that mean that there's no course data in? Yeah, right now we just have Rock Manor. So let me go ahead and create one here. Sorry, I can't show y'all. I guess I'll pause it for this 1 second. Okay, so all I did in Firebase was update some data. That's when I was trying to click on OBS. Update data about a round. Actually, not a round. I lied. A course configuration. So this inside of Firebase. And then what was happening was for round course, like something like this, because we have a course document, this should just be the ID of that document, like a foreign key, right? But instead, we were using John F. Byrnes as like a unique label, which is like kind of similar, but like what if this changes to like golf course or something? And, we have to, well, we're just not allowed to do that unless we want to do a whole bunch more work. So just having a unique ID and saving that hassle is the goal. So what we got to do before we do these other things is we need to go to root navigator. It's going to take us to splash, login. We're getting the rounds. We need to get the courses for those rounds, and it doesn't look like we're doing that. We should just retrieve all the courses, to be honest. We're going to launch in the Philly area, so we're not going to have a million courses, even if we are, spread pretty far. The amount of courses that we would be loading would be, 100 or something like that. So, see, all we got to do is go to services. Looks like we have course. Looks like we have get courses. Okay, so it seems like we're doing this somewhere, no? Okay, we're not. So, no issue there. Get rounds for golfer. I guess we could just toss it in here. Course retrieval. Get courses. It's going to return back just a list. And then we got to do is dispatch course actions. What would that be? Courses, course configurations, actions. Sure. Sure, fine. Where were we at? We were in here. Okay. So that's cool. So now we have round card. We have courses. What we can do is get course for round equals use memo. Return courses. Course with round. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so round card, round dot course. We're gonna have course dot name. Course dot name. It's gonna be, so we're gonna have the padding there. I wonder if we should have a label for this stuff. Round card. We're not gonna have the score though. That's the other thing. So we have to get scores for round, get shots for golfer. Is this just all shots right now? Let's get shots for the user. It's okay. So my ISU itch. I know you're not supposed to itch it, but okay. Get scores for round. Just doing that. We're doing that for just the one. About 20 minutes. What to do, what to do. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go wash my hands and wash my face. And it stopped itching. And then, of course, as soon as I come up, it started itching again. But where were we? So we were here. All right, let's, enough with trying to build it out as much as we can. Let's actually look at some logs and do the things. Much easier. So we have history. Rounds list is somewhere, right? Okay, this is okay. This is, we need to at least go a little bit further. Let's get the basic out, which I think we do. I think that's good enough. Okay. So then rounds list, we need to go into the root navigator. We'll just do another one here. Set a profile builder. We'll do rounds list. That'll take us here. Rounds list. Okay. So then we go to history. Which is going to be the menu modal. We can close all the others. We have go to clubs. Go to history. Very cool. And I'm keeping it as history because I think we're gonna change it to be more history as opposed to just like rounds. Sweet. So there's our cards. I'm glad we're looking at it. Oh. Round list. So this is here. We're gonna want content container style. No, we're just gonna want style. No, we do want content container style because we can't do like anything flex related inside of just the regular style. Styles dot list. That's fine. Background color of red. Align items center. Okay. And then we can do padding top. Sorry, I looked away. Okay, padding top is that. I feel like we should just do flex one now. No, because then that means the container has to be flex one, which might not be bad. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. Round card. What we're gonna do, I don't like putting margins on the bottom, but for this we will, at least until I go back to here. Is there maybe like a separator component? Maybe that's good to know. Very cool. All right, so we got Byrnes, the name, what we need. So we definitely, I mean, I guess let's see how bad guys do it. So I'm just gonna pull up the Grint here. And I'll show you all, and then in the background, I'll go ahead and so this is about how it looks. I think it's hard for y'all to see. Maybe it's good. Let me turn this on. Okay, you guys can see it. Yeah, so we got the name up here. We got an image, which I don't care about. We got a total number. Minus 24, which is, or I guess plus 24. That's a handicap, I think this is. That's the score. Round stats, score, putts, and rank. Somebody cares about this stuff, you know? 90 score. Maybe certain people do. Maybe that's why they build it, but you know, nobody I know cares about it. 90 score. I don't know what S is. Convert to score photo. I don't care about that. Scorecard. So yeah, we'll make it much simpler than that. But it just has the name. So. Okay, so John F. Byrnes, that's good. I mean, I think we can maybe keep it like super simple. Okay, so we do need date. I do like how they do the date. So they do the date actually above. Do we have anything with a date in it? Like a format date? We gotta have format date. Yeah, okay. It's just format date. Ooh, why is it like this? Created date string. I guess we're doing it this way. I don't know why I did it backwards. Because I definitely want to display it. Format date. Yeah, I mean, I gotta call it something else. I don't know, US format. Totally ignorant name, but I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I could just fix it here. Month 1 / day / 1 2 3 4. And some dates will be out of touch, but like the date strings, but that's okay. Okay, so we can just do format date. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be... Yeah, I think we should just have the scores here too. Like, I hate having to go into the scorecard. Like, they have a button, like, right over here, which says scorecard, that I then have to, like, click into. And then, like, I can't see it all at once, you know, and... Yeah, just, I think I would want to see it here. So we'll put the scores here. That'll be the next thing. I think that we have them locally. So let's go ahead and just get going there. So we're gonna have a top section. I'm gonna call this the metadata. And we're gonna give this a height of, let's say 50. Background color blue. Okay, it's a good height. Not spot on, yeah. Nice, very cool. And then I think what we're gonna do, sorry, you probably can't see it. I think what we're gonna do is have this up top be a row, and we're gonna do this instead. I'll do text base. So I'm definitely not saying what I'm doing, but putting two text in one text will make them show on separate on the same line. So I'll give it like the flex direction row feel. And that will allow us to then, you know, give specific additional styles to date as well as the actual value, which I don't know that we'll give it styles to this. I'm just going to make this bold. But text base, I'll do font size 16. That's a nice size, okay. And then we'll do bold. Maybe 500. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, this is course. I don't think we, okay, sorry, I don't think we need it for course, but we will have another view in which we have a second one of these. This is going to be a score. And we'll do something like a 92 plus 20. And that'll be that. And then here we're going to do styles taught, something simple. And then this is going to do flex direction row, space between. Beautiful. I just think on Byrnes it was 25. That's bad. We're getting there though. Okay, so now I get rid of this pink. So that'll be our top section. And then what we can do is do some minor spacing. do a divider. And then we'll do a scorecard. Okay. And we'll extract out that component for sure. Oh, it's so nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do is do a scorecard. Let's get back up here. Yeah, I think we'll just do round, I guess. Maybe not, but. What do I have copied? Oh, just that. Okay. So what we'll need is shots equals use app selector const shots for round equal we'll have to do shot dot round. Yeah. Uh-oh. Did I not store? Oh, I didn't put the. Oh, that sucks. So I didn't put the round on the shot. Definitely need to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I have you here. So the round. Okay, we gotta do a couple things first to make everybody happy. First, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna do round. It's gonna be a string. That's gonna let me go here, do this, and do this, and then return. Okay, and let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's clean this up so when we come back, it's not a total mess. Okay, so when we load the app, it's gotta be load something. Sorry, I should just do it the long way. So I know we need app thunk, I think. App thunk, load app data. Okay. When we get all of these shots, so I know the ID, the ID of the round that we want is going to be this guy. So we have get shots for golfer round is going to be this. So all of these shots I created during that round, or at least we're going to say that's the case. What I'm going to do is do shots dot, I don't use reach shot. Shot dot round is that, and then I'm also going to do shot dot created at string equals a new value shot dot and I think that's it. And then I'm going to do update shot new shot. And then we're going to, okay, so what I'll do is I'll show you the shots first. You'll see that there is no course. We're going to run this. This is going to actually get run when we load the app. It's going to run this. It's going to update all of the shot documents inside of Firebase. And then it's going to, right? And then I'll rerun this and it'll load. Maybe I just got to refresh here. Give me, that's not working. So these are all the shots, shots.map. Oh, new shot. I'd say, what is going on? Okay, so now they're all updated. So now, you know, we can go look at some of the previous ones. If I look at round here, we see that there are no results. Let me close this out. Then we can get rid of this, go to here, and everything runs as it should. And we can see that there are a million, you know, rounds now. It's just all in the same round, right? So why I did that is so when I go here, this is going to work because these all now have round properties. So I wonder how we can do this. Whole score. All right, because now I have many. Oh, this is not what I want. I want scores, not shots. Well, I do want shots to have rounds, and scores have rounds too. Okay. So this is actually different. I'm glad we did that though. But this is really what we're working with. So this is going to be a value. This is going to be 18 in length, or maybe not, but at least for this round, it's going to be. For maybe we'll extract this out at another point, but I think it's pretty safe to say this is only going to be used here. Whole number, and the score. So, let's look at some data here. So Byrnes new. So we have these pars. So Byrnes new is a list. We would want to grab the item in this list for index -1 and then use that par to determine what we're gonna display. So we have score, and I might have to go soon for dinner. How long are we in rock? 45 minutes is good. Good video. Okay, so we have a score, which we're going to give as score. Okay. Maybe we'll change this. What's up, buddy? Is Molly home? What are you barking at? Oh, someone's at the door. Glad you're okay. Okay, so we're going to do return. What was that recommendation by ChatGPT? Oh, not yeah. What, what is this? That's so funny. Okay. So we're gonna do style. Okay, so let me do styles. That's so funny. We're gonna do whole container. And this is gonna be a width of device width minus, I'm gonna say 100. Marco's gonna bark here in a second. Give me 1 second. Okay. He just needs a little bit of acknowledgement, you know? It's okay. Give him some treats. He's being a baby. Okay, so device width divided by 9. No idea if this math is going to work, but we shall see. Definitely not a height of 50. We'll do a height of like 30. And then I want to see the background color as green, border width of 1, border color of white. I mean, we could do black. Because I want to see just how big they all are, how big it gets. So I guess I can just do this. Styles dot whole container. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is do style up here. Styles dot just container we'll do for this one. And then for this, we'll do flex direction, this row. And here we'll do scores for round dot slice 0 to 9 map score keyhole number scorecard. We have a round card. What do we need for here? We need round. Okay. We'll go menu, history. Oh, very cool. Well, I don't have, oh, I don't think I'm loading the scores for that round. So, not here, app thunk. Get scores for round. We're only doing that round. I think we should just get, I guess on history press. Let's do that instead. So what we'll do is we'll have a store, we'll have a thunk. We'll have a score thunk. We'll have club. Oh, we have club. I just wanted not current round, shot. This is good. Export, get shots. So let me import this. What we're going to do is get scores for rounds. Rounds. It's going to be a list of strings. And what we're going to do is close this up, go to source, services, score, and we're going to do get scores for rounds. It's going to be a list of strings where the round, I think what we want actually is const, let's say T for now, equals await get criteria from list of IDs. This is what we want. So I'm going to do score path round in rounds. Okay, so this is a function, scores actually. This is a function. We can get rid of all this stuff. This is a function that takes in a collection. So find me all documents where any of the documents that live at this collection have a property with a value that exists inside of this list of strings. And it's just, yeah, just a utility function that that we do that is necessary because Firebase inquiries just allow for a max of 10 at a time. Maybe that's outdated. I don't know, but we use this for a hot minute. So it just goes through in groups of 10 and grabs all of the document. It just does one where query for that. So yeah, we have get scores for rounds. It's going to give us back a list of scores as score. It might be an empty list, but yeah, it's okay. What I want here is, okay. Yeah, I might have to go. Rocco's getting a little crazy. Scores. Okay. Scores. Get scores for round. That's not what I want. Oh. Because this should be get scores for round thunk. Could not retrieve scores. So then in app thunk, we need to dispatch get scores for rounds thunk. It's going to be bad. Don't yell at me. But then there's that. Uno más. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's not correct, but it looks like we can very easily just display the all 18 here, and then they can go and because oftentimes I play at Byrnes 2 times back to back. I can quickly go and look like, okay, what did I get last time? Last time I got 6 here, as opposed to like having to go in and then like look for it, wait for it to load. All this stuff is super quick. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. It's about time to go eat dinner, and I gotta take Rocco out before we do that. He's getting a little agitated. So yeah, appreciate watching. See ya.